cricket. Today on India Victorious, we'll look back at the second ODI of the TEXACO trophy late in the year 1990. India had already taken a 1-0 lead in this series and skipper MOHAMMAD AZHARUDDIN once again won the toss and again elected the field.
Upish, but right off the middle of the bat. Interesting over by Capel. He's just drifting the ball down there, but he's getting some away swing.
Gooch middling that, but it didn't quite get that front foot really going to it. He only goes a short distance, you see, no more than 6 inches, and that's really the reason why the ball went in the air a little. If he let that front foot go into the stroke a little bit more, then he would have kept that down. Just a gentle breeze fluttering across from fine leggers Capel dead balls.
That's beautifully bowled. Superb bowling by Capel Dev.
He knows it. Beautiful delivery. Setting off very straight, had to play, turned him round. Fine delivery.
Manoj Prabhakar to bowl. Well bowled. That's the in-swinger, the late movement in. Gooch padding up. It was a bit quicker too, I think.
Well, the Indian team delighted with that. Gooch is probably in better form than any of the other England batsmen. Quite a quick scoring batsman and really making a mistake there. It's a little bit silly there because Prabhakar does go wide, angles the ball in, and it is swinging. So quite a mistake here by Graham Gooch. It goes wide of the crease there, angles it in, and it swings as well. And really, Gooch always had to play at that delivery. Certainly got the crowd excited.
Yeah, a bit of a shock first thing in the morning to look around and see all your wickets lying down. David Gower. Oh, cracking shot. That's the very best of David Gower.
Yes, it's not often that Gower gets the ball quite as straight as that. It usually goes square on the offside, but that going straight through extra cover. Ball very wide, really angled across, going a real angle across Gower. He did well to get to that and control it.
44 wickets in 43 matches in one-day internationals. Oh, it's delicious stroke play. It's a perfect setting for some boundaries from David Gower. Glorious sunshine, packed house, perfect stage for Gower stroke play.
Oh, Gower looking in absolutely prime form at the moment.
Just be a little high. Not far away, mind you. Swung late. Lovely piece of bowling.
Capel's got Gower out a few times with that particular delivery. 1986 trip, and this one was well worth a shout.
Prabhakar is off now at the pavilion end. Sharma comes on. Trouble here, but a weak throw. Well, he's gone. That's brilliant. That's magnificent on the part of Kieran Moray. Gower taken unawares by a brilliant piece of cricket by the Indian wicketkeeper. And what promised to be a magnificent innings cut short. Gower run out for 25. That was super cricket.
Yes, indeed it was. I think there was the usual yes and no mix-up when the ball goes to as good a fielder as AZHARUDDIN. That when the ball goes to somebody as good as that, I think you tend to think a couple of times, and that can be fatal.
Yeah. just took his eye off Kieran Moray for a moment there. Alan Lamb is the new batsman.
Yes, and looking at this pitch out there, beautiful batting conditions, unless the ball really just keeps swinging all day, England do need a big score. It's a good bat inside this Indian side, and good conditions for batting. So England do need a big score out there.
This is the 18th over of the innings, and Michael Atherton there, he's faced 47 deliveries of them.
Changing the bowling. Spinner comes on now, Ravi Shastri. Little tester for Alan Lamb.
Oh, trouble, big trouble. Lamb is the one who goes. 2 or 3 hesitations, and that really was a schoolboy howler of a run out.
Well, you really can't believe that you're watching England's side out there. I mean, some of the running this morning has been atrocious, and this was probably as bad as anything we've seen. Complete misunderstanding. Alan Lamb just nudging the ball towards short third man. Straightforward bit of fielding, and we had a complete yes-no interlude, and, well, Alan Lamb not even in the frame.
And the new batsman is Robin Smith. Second 4 for Mike Atherton.
Oh, this is a good shot by Atherton. Sharma pitching short of a length, going to the leg stump, and just really helping the ball, turning the wrists away to square leg.
Nobody hits it harder. And very uncharacteristic this from Ravi Shastri.
Well, you certainly can't afford to bowl badly at Robin Smith. Nobody hits the ball harder. He's very, very powerful off back foot.
Some gaps appearing in the field now, and the singles being taken. That's the 100 up. Coming in the 25th over. That run rate of around 4 being maintained. Anil Kumble to come on, the man of the match at Headingley.
That's great cricket all round. Good shot, very good running from Robin Smith, and brilliant fielding from Tendulkar.
Smith's placed the ball just to the left of Tendulkar. Tendulkar has to do a bit of running, and he bangs a throw in right on top of the stumps, but Smith is home.
It's beautifully placed and hit with tremendous power.
A flighted delivery, and Smith giving himself a little bit of room and opening the face of the bat.
That's a good shot. Seven from that over. Umpire Kitchen is asking Anil Kumble to keep off the pitch. Boy, did he give that something.
There's an air of purposefulness about Robin Smith. Here he welcomes the gift of a short pitch delivery from Tendulkar. The way Robin Smith walks out to bat, the way he runs between wickets, the way he taps his bat and then raises it as he's about to face the deliveries, shows an air of purposefulness.
That is a really top-class half-century from Robin Smith. 50 from 42 balls.
Excellent innings.
Good innings from Mike Atherton. It hasn't been the same startling kind of knock as Robin Smith has produced, but 50 and 86 balls, and plenty of brain has been put into it as well.
Prabhakar. Oh, could have been a wicket, instead it's 4 runs. Little inside nick from Robin Smith, and the fortune's with him for once.
No deep fine leg, so that little inside edge there, just missing the leg stump as the ball nipped back, going for 4. They've decided to put a mid-off and mid-on deep for Robin Smith, because if you do that, you've got to keep 4 men in the circle. That means the fine leg coming up. So for an in-swing bowler, that's not an easy field to bowl to with only a fine leg saving 1.
Oh, that might be out. No, it isn't. Just about carried, and could well be that on his way over, very, very low, difficult chance that he grasped the ball.
Yeah, so that going away. Well, it certainly carried, no doubt about that, so that's a chance, and really stood back to somebody of Prabhakar's pace. You really expect to catch those.
Just look at that, 65 balls, same number of minutes, and 4 more runs. 9 fours, and really it's been savage batting. That's out. That is out. And finally Murray makes amends. Prabhakar gets due reward in the end of Mike Atherton. It's been a good innings. He's played the anchor role. Caught at the wicket for 59. England 173 for 4. But a good effort from Mike Atherton. It's a useful delivery. So he's pushing at it, not giving his wicket away by any means, and that would have got him out more times than not. A new batsman, Jack Russell. His job for the next few overs will be to try and organise the strike for Smith. Oh, that's a bad ball. New batsman or not, that's 4 runs.
Well, Jack Russell's not the same sort of player as David Gow, but he does get his runs in roughly the same place, and that's square of the wicket at both sides.
The weather glorious, the crowd capacity, and plenty of Indian supporters in the crowd, and as usual they haven't been silent. There's a great shot from Russell. It's 4 runs. Give him any room at all and he can be quite devastating outside off stump.
Yeah, I think Jack Russell's secret is that he very rarely misses a ball that's scoreable off. Anything slight full toss or a bit short, and he seems to be able to clip it away, and that's why he does score at a very good pace.
Oh, beautifully bowled. Whether he got a faint inside edge or not, the ball certainly nipped back. In fact, flicking the pad on its way through. could have gone onto the stumps. Not India's day with those sort of little deflections today. Robin Smith's got the better of two of them. There's Robin Smith and the new bowler Kapil Dev. Splendid opening spell. That really is a magnificent shot to sweep a man out there. It was no more than 15 yards to his right. He hadn't got a hope.
You're asking for it if you pitch it short to this man. He's very, very good off the short ball on the off stump. Loves to cut the ball.
That's a beautifully timed shot. There was only a little flick there, and it's gone for four. And Russell, really, in the last 2 or 3 years, his batting has come on by leaps and bounds. A great improviser. That really was a marvellous example of timing.
Very nicely flicked away into the gap between deep mid-wicket and deep fine leg.
What a great shot. It was a misfield, but it deserved four. I'll swear there was only a second elapsed from the time the ball left Robin Smith's bat to the moment Manjrekar had to throw himself to the right on the boundary at point. 101 to Robin Smith.
Superb effort there from this player. He came in at a tough time for England.
Shastri is about to bowl his 11th and final over. There's 10 overs for 50 so far. And that is a magnificent delivery. There's a man who's made 103, who has been completely on top of the bowlers all the way through. 246 for 5 now, and a wonderful hand by Robin Smith and for him as well.
Wonderful ovation from the crowd over here for a well-deserved 100. And this is the delivery that got him. Robin Smith played inside the line of the ball, and to get past the defense of a batsman who's well past 100 is really something. Philip De Freitas, the new batsman.
It's going to be Prabhakar bowling to Russell. That's perfectly timed. There's been some marvellous timing of the ball today by all the England batsmen. It's a good pitch, but the pitch didn't come into it there. Out. De Freitas goes. Sharma takes a wicket, and this is the problem. Towards the end of the innings, you start to lose wickets.
England were looking at over 300 at one time, but it's all suddenly gone a little bit wrong. That was just a good length ball, probably didn't come on quite as quick as he expected. Just pushed through it and helped us into mid-wicket's hands there.
And then Sarkar took the catch there. Chris Lewis is the new batsman. Prabhakar bowling to Russell. He dropped the ball and Russell dropped his bat.
I think Russell probably just got one on the knee there as well, which hasn't done him any good. Probably just caught above the knee roll. Maybe a little bit higher than the knee roll.
It actually got in between the knee rolls, Raymond. Lewis has taken strike to Prabhakar. Slower ball and LBW. Beautifully bowled. Good change of pace. 7 wickets down now. It'll be interesting for Chris Lewis. He's in a learning process at the moment, and one of the things he'll be trying is change of pace when he bowls his medium paces. 275 for 7 now. And he was quite clearly through with the shot before the ball reached him. Gladstone Small is the new batsman. Still to come, if needed, Angus Fraser and Eddie Hemmings. What a bonus. Gladstone Small has squared riven it like a rocket. Beat the man on the fence at backward point. Slower ball. MOHAMMAD AZHARUDDIN is the man under it. Safely held. Eight down now for 280. That was cleverly bowled by Kapildev.
Azhar seldom misses anything, and particularly if it's up in the air for a long time like this. Very, very safe pair of hands the Indian captain has.
Favourite son at the local ground. Eddie Hemmings comes out to bat now. It's in the air. Russell gets his 50. Hemmings has run out. Looks slightly disconsolate at the events that have overtaken him. And a touch bemused as well.
And as Manjrekar picks up, it's a bit of hesitation. Russell goes on, but Hemmings is left halfway down the track.
One ball to go. Angus Fraser comes out. He has no chance of glory because he hasn't got a strike. And he's out. MOHAMMAD AZHARUDDin again. Russell goes. The side's all out. For 281. But that is a splendid England effort.
281 then the England score. An innings affected, if not ruined, by 3 run-outs, especially that to Gower and to Alan Lamb. But a very nice partnership of 111 between Atherton and Smith. That was crucial and in good tempo. And also Smith and Russell, 73 off 71 balls, sent England going forwards to a very respectable total indeed. As for the bowling, well, the seamers did best. Kapildev especially, 11 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 40. And Prabhakar, 3 wickets there for 58. I thought a nice bit of variation removed the England tail without much trouble at all. So India required 282 to win the match and the TEXACO trophy at 5.13.
A blitzkrieg century.
Well, this can be close if he hits. The way Chris Lewis is looking, he knows that if he'd have hit then, that could have been the end.
The ball just gone to the left of Chris Lewis, moved very quickly onto the ball, throws underarm, and yes, it was a very, very close thing.
Well, what a start this is. He loves the offside. He got the room, and that's the results.
Rolling shot outside the off stump is inviting punishment, and Sidhu gives it full treatment over here.
Another wonderful shot.
Beautifully positioned for that shot. Put right up to the pitch of the ball. Lovely follow through.
Oh, wonderful shot. Just stood there and played it off the top of the bounce, used his height and reach. That was a wonderful shot.
Fine shot indeed by Ravi Shastri. Short delivery again. Shastri just stood up, waited for the ball to come on, and then hit it between cover point and cover.
Bowled him. Good start for Gladstone Small after one or two problems the first couple of overs. You can see from his reaction how delighted he was to break through. So badly needed that by England. 42 for 1 now, and we're into the 9th over. Studio bowled Small 23 from 27 balls.
Yes, England have got to keep taking wickets if they're going to get on top at all in this match. That's a good delivery from Gladstone Small. It cut back a little bit off the seam. Just got it between bat and pad there.
Sanjay Manjrekar, who played so well at Headingley. A moment of indecision from Jack Russell and Graham Gooch. Frustration for Gladstone Small.
Well, it went fairly quickly. Shastri flashed at it.
12th man for England in today's match, Devon Malcolm, given what they say is much needed rest. Philip de Freitas is bowling from the pavilion end here at Trent Bridge. Vast crowd in, vast in the sense of having packed out the ground. Oh, good shot. The outfield is fast, but so is Lewis. Beautiful. We see no better fielding than that, with the chase to the boundary, the flick back, and then the throw over the top of the stumps.
Well, it was good cricket all round. Good shot by Shastri. Really quick piece of running by Lewis. And what a throw when he did eventually pick it up. Magnificent piece of fielding.
So Fraser to Manjrekar.
Well bowled. Well, it was by no means a unanimous instant appeal. It swung a long, long way.
Yes, it was a good delivery. And quite a good shout from the bowler. I think he probably missed it, but the umpire just gave the batsman a little bit of a fright there as he changed coins. And I would say that was just a good delivery, just missing the edge of the bat.
And that's Michael Atherton down at long on, so he's in the classical position for an off spinner. India need a good over. By that I mean they need an over with, say, 10 off it. And that's high. Atherton's under it and scored it. Well caught. Ravi Shastri just picked the wrong one, and he picked the wrong fielder too, because Atherton extremely safe under that high ball. And as Sunil Gavaskar and I predicted, somebody had to do something, and it was Ravi Shastri who died in the attempt.
Yes, the breaks were well and truly on, and Ravi Shastri in trying to break the shackles, break free of the shackles. Only managed to sky this attempted big hit straight down Michael Atherton's throat.
Dilip Vengsaka, former Indian captain. That's a lovely shot. He made room for that. It's time that Manjrekar broke free.
It's a shot which his father would play so well. He would have been very proud to see that typical Manjrekar shot.
Oh, he dropped him. And I just wonder whether that sort of problem is created by standing so far away.
Manjrekar's played and missed on a few occasions previously, but this time he edged it, and Gooch had to dive to his left.
So Fraser is rested after that most effective spell. 6 overs, 1 maiden, north of 10. And this is Chris Lewis. More work for Fraser. And this time it's beyond him. Just a little nudge down the leg side. Went very fine.
Trying to flick it down towards square leg. Got an edge to that ball. But it's 4 runs that he wanted, and he got it.
Well, it wasn't a good throw, and it almost got through the backing up fielder, Lamb. 100 comes up for India. 34 to Manjrekar now, 5 to Vengsaka. Batsman out Shastri 33 and Sidhu 23. That was needed by India. The England bowlers have kept it quiet for a while. You couldn't class that as a half volley. Vengsaka just played at the pitch of it, hit right through it, and hit it very well.
Yes, that was nowhere near a half volley. Good length delivery just outside off stump. So really couldn't blame the bowler at all for that.
That was well run, but there wasn't much in it. It was well fielded by Eddie Hemmings.
That's a direct hit here, and could well have been a run out. And good running, they're both off quickly together. And that was very tight. I think a direct hit could well have seen the end of Vengsaka there.
122 for 2, and Lewis bowling to Vengsaka, who's on 12.
Well, again, Vengsaka playing at Lewis just outside that off stump. That's about the 4th occasion they've tried to get out to him, but no luck for the young man so far.
Gladstone Small brought back. First time from this pavilion end. Small now to Vengsaka. Well, that's a big hit, as straight as you can get it for 6. What a way to greet Small, and Vengsaka had got stuck. Just a dozen runs off the previous 30 balls. They're a massive straight 6. Hitting on the up. Was not a half volley.
Beautiful shot. although predetermined. But then chances have to be taken at this stage.
For a run rate of over 7 needed. And another one. 12 off the over so far. There's Mandrake's 50. He's come off 90 deliveries. He's hit 3 4s. But you need an innings like that to allow all the stroke players freedom. That's what his teammates think of it. They know. Invaluable stuff. Hemmings back into the attack. 2 overs for him left. Lovely hits. Beautiful footwork.
Stepped down the track, gave himself room and hit it over extra cover.
Oh, it must be out. And is. Looked as though that was stumped. The batsman hit it, but the end of Mandrake, a good innings, out for 59. In the 38th over, and India now 166 for 3. That partnership having put on 97.
Mandrake realizing the need to step up the scoring rate. Stepped down the track to loft the ball over the top. Missed it. And was easily stumped. Here he is trying to play a lofted shot, something which he doesn't do very often.
And that was off the last ball of Hemmings' 10th over. Azharuddin, in he comes, 17 overs to go. Oh, that was a wonderful shot. Absolutely wonderful shot. 6 runs, just a flick off the hip. No real great power in it. And what a way to get to 50. It's his second 6.
Well, he really did just use the pace of the ball, helps it in its way and right there onto the top deck. And the big boundaries here today at Trent Bridge. A beautifully timed shot.
That's how the sides were after 41 overs, so more or less even. India have got the advantage of knowing exactly what they need. Bowled in. And TEXACO goes, bowled by Lewis for 54. That's what England wanted, that's what Gooch wanted, and that's what India didn't want. Now 186 for 4.
Well, that's the length we've been talking about. Very full length, right up in the block hole. How long it's taken them to produce a ball like that. And it's the length that defeats the batsman. When you're looking to strike the ball, that's the best delivery of all.
New batsman, the youngster Sachin Tendulkar. We only saw a brief glimpse of him at Headingley, but he hit a 6, he scored 19. He comes here with a very tall reputation.
But safe and profitable. Just banking 4 runs.
Well, again, it was short of delivery. That's why you give runs away. He's got a field set basically for pitching the ball to a full length. Anything short, nudged away. You've only got Fraser down at third man, and he's not exactly a racehorse down there. Oh, lovely shot, glorious shot. What a cover drive, Sachin Tendulkar. He's only 17 years old. Played like a wizard. Philip de Freitas is the bowler. Far too quick for Lamy. Well, I was saying, if the bowlers bowl it there all the time, then you can bring your fine leg up and put mid-off back. But at the moment, England bowling hasn't shown sufficient consistency of where they're bowling the ball. And this is what Gooch has got to get through to them. It's no good just accepting the fact they bowl 6 different balls every over. He's got to tell them where to bowl, and they've got to bowl it there. You've got to keep a cool head at this stage when you're bowling. You don't want to be angry. You're always going to get it for a few runs. It's a matter of how many you can control them to. That's a good shot. Wasn't badly bowled at all. Not at all badly bowled. It was almost Yorker length, but not quite. And a clean clip to leg side.
Azharuddin knows there's no need for anything dramatic from him at the moment. He's given the youngster his head, and away he's gone, and really has been a remarkable innings. Not only his selection of strokes, the power of them. Bowled him, all across it. Away he's gone, but it's been an innings really that has set up the victory. Tendulkar bowled by Fraser for 31, and India now 249 for 5. Just look at those figures, 26 balls, just over half an hour, and 3 fours. We struck the ball all over Trent Bridge.
The shot of inexperience, one could call it that. Trying to hike the ball over mid-wicket when really the situation calls for pushing the ball away for singles. But nevertheless, it's his innings along with Venkateshwar Manjrekar and Azharuddin.
Well, there we are. Terrific reception for this young man. And what excitement is in store for cricket lovers in this country for the rest of the summer. Kapil Dev has just come in. Join his skipper, MOHAMMAD Azharuddin, and Gladstone Small recalled. It's hits like that that look as though India will take it 2-0, not on any sort of countback. It's a lovely shot.
Indeed, a superb shot from Azharuddin. Straight over the top, straight as an arrow.
That's 4 more. You really can't bowl that sort of line to a leg side artist, and that's what Azharuddin is. Brings up his 50. Just 35 balls, 6 fours. And an innings that's all but sealed what would be a great win. No answer to that. Just when you think he can only play one side of the wicket, the real pedigree of the man shines through.
What a beautiful shot. Just stood up and whacked it between extra cover and mid-off.
That might be it. 4 runs it is. India win the game. They've won by 5 wickets. They've also won the Texaco Trophy 2-0. It must be said they've given rich entertainment both at Headingley and here.
That really was a solid start there by Shastri and Sidhu, followed by Manjrekar, golden thread to the middle. But Manjrekar and Vengsarkar, 97, an explosive performance by Vengsarkar, set them going. And then Azharuddin and Little Tendulkar, a 63 partnership off 42 balls. Truly outstanding batting, 282 for 5 after 53 overs, so plenty of balls in hand there. Now the bowling, well, Fraser was excellent, I thought. 11 overs, 1 for 38. And Eddie Hemmings got a couple of wickets, but I'm afraid the England seamers failed to produce enough Yorkers, and Gladstone Small had a day to forget. So the result, India win by 5 wickets and the series 2-0.
Just